And welcome to the EDP Billabong Pro Cascais Hypergirl, along with former big wave world champ Peter Mel for the call. We just switched gears for you, and the men are out in the water now in a four-man format. Top two advancing on into the next round. Anywhere you go,
you can stare at your phone all day long if you want.
Just for a second, take away, and here we go. Cam Richards up and riding. He's in the blue jersey. This is his opening ride, and he's making the most of it. Some dynamic surfing. Vertical off the tops by Richards, and that was a well put together wave. What do you think, Peter Mel?
Very mature in that approach. Nice top to bottom, very smooth, good pace. Didn't go for too much.
Alex Ribeiro up and riding in the white jersey. Former championship tour surfer, slashes that. Coming around this corner. Able to climb that white water, pretty difficult. That's the end section's extremely difficult, and Ribeiro able to ride out on his feet. I'm impressed.
Find this last event here, last year. It's kind of where it started his role. Take a look at this replay here. This is Michael Dunphy's first wave. Sorry, second wave, had a quick one. And this one, it came in at a 4.17 and didn't quite negotiate that final section. We've talked about how hard it is. This is that last wave there of Cam Richards. It's going to be a good score. Excellent surfing. You can see how the pace is. He just kept getting nice steep sections. Each and every time he got to the open face, it was there for him. And he completes the ride with a nice, solid finish. And then behind him, on the same left, same peak, Alex Ribeiro. Goofy footer as well. See that right foot forward. Beautiful turn there. You know, and laying in there and committing to that turn put him a little bit late for those last two maneuvers, but he does finish out. So was it worth it to go for that bigger turn? We'll see what the score. Take a look at this angle here. This is actually his second wave, being that we saw actually his third wave. So he's caught three waves already. That one was the 4.17.
8 surfers left in the draw. Been chipping away.
24, then 12. So a couple more rounds, round 4 and 5. Definitely, that's where you start to see the meat of the points. Quick wave there for Alex Ribeiro.
Here we go. We're going to stick with green. Michael Dunphy. And unfortunately for Dunphy, mistimes that second turn, goes down.
You know, looking at the score line he has in the top two now, 417 and 393, that ain't going to cut it.
This guy was on fire on his first wave. He's going to back up an 8.33. This is Cam Richards in the blue jersey. Taking it easy through this section. Some weird water on the inside, but no problem for Richards as he rides in front of the white water and completes. So I'm impressed so far with the surfing from Cam Richards in this heat.
Let's back it up, which he's done right here on the back end this time. So he kept his eyes wide open, looking for any opportunities. You know, this wave flattens out on the right with all that foam on the face, but he stays with it, and of course making absolutely sure that he completes his ride. Nothing super dynamic on that finish move, but again, complete, and it's going to be an all right backup score. 15 points.
Ribeiro, pull away angle, throws. We're going to want to have another little look at that.
A little closer.
We want a little.
We want to dissect that one.
That was.
He got laid out. He got extended there. You can see that he put everything. Just one maneuver. We'll see how inverted he got. You know, that's what I was saying about his, progression. He has that forehand. He has that forehand air pretty well locked in.
Jeremy Flores, he opened up with a 2.83. Let's see what he's going to do on his second wave. Wow, vert through there, has to pat out of that one, but stays with the wave, moving down the line, building up some speed, tic-tac in his board, carves back and realizes just in the body language that
it's so clear,
he wasn't that into it. Yeah,
it was so clear. That's what I love about him. I mean, he doesn't have to say any words.
And we're going to take a look at some replays, Peter. Talk us through these.
You saw right there, Alex having that priority over Michael Dunphy, so he had to give it up, but that no grab, and he, like I said, gets a bit inverted where he gets the board above his hips, above his shoulders, underneath it, and pokes the nose. No grab.
Yep.
Rotates, basically disappeared from view, rotates on his board and pulls it off, but not going to be a huge score. Reason being, we'll get back to that.
As we watch Cam Richards work his way down the line, throws a tail incomplete on the backhand. But yeah, as far as that air, you can call it, you know, an off-axis. You can call it corked. Whatever you want to do. It was dynamic. J-Flow up and riding. Jeremy Flores in the red jersey. A couple of cutbacks for Flores. Weaving through this section again. Really clear on how he felt about that ride. First room. World champions always pick the rooms first. Bells winners get to ring the bell. No one else can. There's so many rules that we have in surfing. Ribeiro, Alex. Whacks it off the top. I like the vertical approach there. Comes off the bottom one more time. And unable to fit a third turn in there, but pretty good job of those two. Let's see if it goes higher than his 5.27 that he got for that.
Turns before that.
Dunphy. That's better for Michael Dunphy. Winds up off the bottom. Vert through the whitewater there. Gets onto some open face. Redirects. Roundhouse cutback. Finish on the inside dump section, and that gets the best of him.
Okay, hasn't quite cleaned it up yet, Dunphy.
Scratching. Jeremy Flores in the red jersey snaps for the first turn, gets a little bit of a release, looking down the line, building up some speed. He wants a big finish to this wave. Carves through that section, around the corner, and kicks out. Again, mistiming the finish, and just, you know, showing some frustration, Peter. On the left, Cam Richards. No go there, just a little false start for Richards. He pulls.
Could see himself surfing in Hawaii. I think that's always a goal, just get into that Triple Crown.
I think that's the goal for all of them. Let's check out this replay, though.
So Alex here on that backhand, carves it first, and then this is the double shot of the backside vertical cramp. Crams into the lip, slams into the lip. But that final move goes down. Always that little taste in your mouth. So Cam now, and he's got that air reverse as well.
Jeremy Flores, our championship tour surfer in this heat, needs a bigger requirement, an 8.27, if he wants to get into that round of the 24, which is round number 4. And here's our current second place, Alex Ribeiro. Nice pace through that section, and Ribeiro doesn't want to take a chance on that inside double up shore dump. Michael Dunphy in the green jersey behind him with a series of cutbacks. The wave's going to steepen up on the inside here. Got caught up just a little bit, snaps it there, and rides out in front of the whitewater, deeming that ride complete.
Take a look at this wave again from Dunphy. Rather than trying to force something, he just kicks out. See right there as it dumps down on that closeout section, but here's Dunphy's wave. So he got some turns done on the outside, mostly open face carves, and then the inside section pretty much just had to do a snap, didn't have a ton of speed, but making sure that he's going to complete the ride and ride out.
Gets a little air under his board on the way down, so it does a good job to stay connected. And we're going to take a look at Alex's wave.
So Alex has been finding a couple rights here. You know, at this tide, when it starts to move water around, you end up just having to find the best section of the wave. Right now, the rights. Well, Dunphy ends up getting his best wave.
Yep, a 6.53 for Dunphy. Still needs to chip away, though, if he wants to advance out of this heat, as we look at live action with Alex Ribeiro. Nice carves. Big snap to finish. And the fist pump, he's feeling it, because an 8.14 will put Alex Ribeiro into the lead.
Made the quarterfinals. Let's take a look at this replay here. Beautiful arc. See that arm placement? He drives that back arm through his front of the body. Able to hold the rail throughout the entire turn, finishes his turns. Again, watch that back arm come forward through the body. It starts out high and then you drive it through by your waist, and that allows you to keep that rail engaged through the entire turn. You know, there's like the differences being of the carve through the maneuver, you can bring that arm lower, or the snap where you actually bring your arm back up again and it snaps and it flattens out the board.
Looks a little more secure in second place. Going to make it a little bit harder for Michael Dunphy and Jeremy Flores to advance. Here's our heat leader in Cam Richards. And Richards has been looking just confident from the very start. Another big snap 2 times. Let's see if he gets the finish. That would have been super impressive if he was able to lock down that.
Makes it that much more challenging because you got to finish the move before that wave comes down and crashes on top of you.
Here we go with Jeremy Flores. Looking down the line, couple of carves on the backhand, and goes to the air, and lands off the back of the wave.
Take a look at the replay here. You know, I think that he felt that opportunity right there was a bit lost, but he stays with it. And even that one too, both those turns, a little bit of a stumble through it, and then just goes, okay, I'm gonna go for the Hail Mary. And again, great technique. Hope he didn't get hurt because he did land that pretty hard.
Slow motion look.
You know, and that back foot, you could see wasn't exactly planted on the board.
Now, hopefully we get Strader-Wozlewski on it and can give us an update as we look to Alex Ribeiro.
You're cleared. Oh, you got second section.
And Ribeiro, he's just taking this, I mean, the cliche of victory lap, but that's what it really is for Ribeiro, because it looks very likely that he's going to advance into the round, the 24, the next round. We can hear the hooter sound. So Michael Dunphy did get away, but not enough to change the results. So we're official now. Cam Richards, Alex Ribeiro, moving on with a 1 and 2 finish here in round 3, heat number 1.